Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is the WOE of my guild on November 6th, and this is when my guild is attacking. As you can see, as a frontliner, DA should initiate the dive and make a way for your guilds to push the enemy. This is how I play, so when I have my full buff, I will go dive into the enemy, and when I don't have my full buff, I will wait until my counter attack halo is refreshed. You see here, I don't have counter attack halo ready, so I need to wait, and when I have the counter attack halo, it's time for me to dive, and then I dive here. And this is the video that is funny for me. You see that I cannot see the enemy, but the enemy suddenly died just from my counter attack halo. That is the first enemy. Now this is the second enemy, and he also died even though I cannot see him. It's quite funny. And now let's fast forward into the battlefield. Now this is the battlefield. You need to wait and use your counter attack halo here, and then when you need to recast your counter attack halo, you need to find a safe spot. Here is the safe spot for this castle. So go to the left of the stronghold. You see that there are only few enemies, so you can stand by there and wait for your counter attack halo safely. You see here, I'm completely fine even though this is the enemy stronghold, and once you have your buff, you go dive again into the stronghold. But you don't need to go into the safe spot if you think that the battlefield is not that dangerous. So you see like this, I just rebuff in the middle of the battlefield. It's fine as long as it is not dangerous for you, so you can go ahead. You don't need to get safe spot. But if it is very crowded and noisy, you need to find safe spot to avoid dying in the middle of the battlefield, and the worst case is you will be expelled and you need to walk again from the base. Now this is my POV of attacking another castle. You see here, this is the first spot of clashing. I think this is the Luina castle. And usually this spot is crowded, so if you want to recast your buff, you need to get the safe spot. I think this is the safe spot for first spot of Luina clash. You see here, there are not many enemies here, and you can safely buff there and go back dive again on the first spot of Luina clash. And the Luina clash castle is a bit unique because you see there is a platform here, and the platform is a safe spot for the long ranger DPS to attack the enemies below. But this is only for the long ranger. For us who are melee DPS, our range won't reach the enemy, so you need to go back into the first spot of the clash. But take a note that this is a risky move because you are alone there, but it is manageable if you can pinpoint where your saint is and keep the distance from your saints. So if you are dead in the middle of the clash, your saint can still rescue you in the range of the rescue. So let's fast forward this spot. You see that I'm completely fine here, and when I died, my saint can rescue me. So this is a very safe gameplay as long as your saint can rescue you faster than the enemy expel. So here, this is the end of the WOE. Let's see the score. So for the first patch of the top kill, my DA is still there. To be exact, is on the 5th top kill for 150 kill. And then when we sort the list for the top damage, my DA is on the 3rd for having 3 billion damage. And when we see the street score or the healing score, my DA is still the top one. So I think that's all. Thank you for watching and see you later.